Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Here's what South Korea is doing to prevent another Terra chapter, to prevent another Terra crash. If you want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you guys up with whatever news. But let's talk about this. The top 5 crypto exchanges in South Korea are set to launch a joint consultative body to nip in the negligence bud and prevent the recurrence of events like that of Terra ecosystem crash. Per local news report, the same team would be done so applying common screening standards. If you want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. The market has been down pretty much badly. This is a follow-up of action following criticism. The domestic exchanges reacted differently at a time when the Korean cryptocurrency Luna Classic and Terra USD crashed early last month, adding to investors' confusion. So, really insane stuff happening right now, and what we are seeing right now is just out of words, guys, because there's lots of things to do with Terra. There's lots of things to do with Terra, and a lot of these countries are choosing regulation. This is a follow-up of action following criticism. The domestic exchanges reacted differently at the time with the Korean cryptocurrency Luna and Terra USD crashed early last month, adding to investors' confusion. Outlining the 5 exchanges involved in their plans, the report highlighted 5 major domestic exchanges, including Upbit, BitDump, Coin1, Corebit, and GoPax. I haven't heard half of these. Announced self-improvement plans with these concepts at the Sapari government meeting held National Assembly. I'm guessing they're used a lot in South Korea, right? So nobody knows. But what I am really excited about is what's about to happen next. Recording fairness in the virtual asset market and protecting investors. How will things unfold from here? Will Terra Luna be saved? Will they save the US investors? Probably not. This is aimed for people in Korea only. These exchanges have as such decided to sign a bonus business agreement initially, launch a joint consultative body, and then autonomously prepare improved listing related standards. So they're going to have these standards. If another token like Terra appears, they're going to bail probably someone out. The consultation work is divided into 3 parts that include transaction support, market monitoring, and compliance monitoring. In fact, this September, they will prepare a virtual currency warning system along with the listing standards. So I'm not sure what transaction report is. I'm guessing, that people will have to report what goes up and what goes out of the wallet. Market monitoring, I'm guessing where the market is going. Are they like faking the pumps? Are they faking the dumps? And compliance monitoring, like are they actually with compliance with crypto? In fact, from September, they will also prepare a virtual currency warning system with the listing standards. When a Terra ecosystem like debacle returns, they intend to discuss whether to allow deposits and withdrawals of virtual currency and the date of the end of transaction support to respond jointly. If such crisis occurs, it will be able to respond quickly within 24 hours. So they're going to have a set of rules. In South Korea, something like Terra Luna is never going to happen again in history. Again, at least, it should be so, because they're going to take a set of rules. Is this good? Is this bad? I mean, in a lot of countries, even US, they're discussing this, and nobody knows what's about to happen next. With respect to other important dates, the guidelines for listing screening and introduced policy to periodically evaluate the risk of virtual currency would be prepared in October. And then by the beginning of next year, new investors would mandatorily have to watch an educational video on digital assets before being allowed to trade. I think that's pretty good, because a lot of people buy crypto and then they somehow lose it, or they don't know what the BNB chain is and Ethereum chain is. So important dates, the guidelines for listing screening to introduce policy to periodically evaluate the risk of virtual currency would be prepared in October. I mean, that would be interesting. How can you actually say what is good or what is bad in a crypto? Does it the bear market affect that? I mean, I'm not sure what I think about the guidelines because I haven't seen them yet. But it's definitely a next step in the crypto regulation. And a lot of these big influencers have been saying, as long as we regulate crypto, right, and the prices will go up. If the crypto is regulated heavily, then it will be accepted and mainstream adopted. By the beginning of next year, new investors would mandatorily have to watch an educational video. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, if the educational video is entertaining, I'm 100% up for that. Like, educational videos, they can't hurt anyone. They're going to take a max 10 minutes of your lifetime if you already know them. Or you need to, solve a little quiz if you want to do that. But it's going to be really interesting. Maybe on exchanges, you will first have to watch a video before you can buy Luna, and that's completely fine, because a lot of people, they buy at the top and they don't know how to trade, and they accidentally buy maybe $100 more. So that's what's really important. But if you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated. There's so much to talk about in the news. But until next time, peace everyone.